Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here to do this bonus read for you. 11 and 13. Ooh, justice and death energy. Libra, Scorpio energy. Endings of procedures. Yay! For some of you, we got endings of procedures in the field. We have judicial things, procedures that are ending, transforming. There could be actually transformational leadership is in the field as well. For some of you, it could be dealing with concepts of transformational leadership and trying to bring transformation into an organization. Lovely energy to be in, but welcome, my lovies. We are doing this bonus read for you, Le Tirage en Chien de Pique. We are reading for the next roughly 24 to 72 hours, for some of you 48 hours. But great towers that are important for shifts, for belief system shift. And so we're going to go ahead and get into it right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. Thank you so much, my lovies, for everybody who joined us on our live. I have a major headache. The energies of a few people that came in with a lot of hatred, a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, irrational anger, frustration. And so your sister friend's kind of processing that a little bit. I was just staring at the moon. And having a conversation with God right before starting this. For some of you, maybe you're invited to have a conversation with God. A deep conversation with God, maybe just you by yourself, maybe watching the moon, maybe watching the sun, maybe for some of you watching a sunset over the next few days will give you a little bit of peace, Elisa, peace, something about pizza. For some of you, can be having pizza over the next 72 days, maybe that's going to give you some peace. Anyways, you want to, can I get a piece, my lovies? 543, Mumbai Koot, my lovies. A little bit of peace in the soul. For the things that are out of our control, my lovies. For the things that are out of our control. I think the biggest lesson Spirit has taught me is to surrender. Truly surrender. Truly surrendering to the flow. So that I can grow, we can grow. It's been quite a fascinating thing to surrender and trust. It's easy to trust when things feel comfortable. The illusion of comfort is one hell of a drug. Someone's a hell of a thug, my lovies. But to surrender. Surrender. Sure-ender. It's going to end something for sure. Surrender. A great surrender. Maybe surrender to a new process, a new flow. For those who work in more corporate settings, it's curious to study how organizational change oftentimes brings in great conflict. But the surrender of that into that process, it takes a very it's almost like in that chaos, it builds resilience within a team. For some of you, you could be looking how to build resilience within a team, or you can be taking trainings. For some of you, cross-training, cross-functional trainings. It's surrendering to a new way of, a new paradigm for some of you in a work situation. I had to write about transformational leadership it wasn't transformational leadership, but for some of you, transformational leadership is in the field. I had to write about responsible leadership this lesson in my coursework, And I was reading a lot of research about responsible leadership and being a responsible leader in an organization. And this is not just something in an organization or in a work setting. This is, you are the emperor or the empress of your life. Maybe Spirit's going to ask you to be more responsible when it comes to the authority that you exercise over your life. In the read, it's like emperor in the energies. Maybe this has to do with a father figure, a boss. Maybe it's a group of people, an organization of people. Maybe relinquishing the need to control so that spirit takes the toll. Spirit's gonna take the toll. Someone needs to pay tolls, like toll roads. I was also getting something about Finder. There's a Finder app. Oh, it's on your iPhone. No, it's on a MacBook. Finder on the MacBook for some of you is very important, because Spirit was showing us Finder, but Spirit was also showing us like Finder as in like an application or like a software or a program. Finder could be significant for some. You may need to like use this to find something. Now I'm getting Ask Jeeves for some. Something about asking, like finding to hire someone. It's like, those websites where you can hire, like, it's not like Upwork. This website is like you can hire like a plumber, a janitor, like kind of like not technical in like technology, but more like technical, like we draw a blank. Someone needs to fill their tank. Like a plumber, an electrician, a contractor of some sort. Independent contractors that work on construction projects or work on home projects, home improvement projects, things of that sort. Oniva. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Oh, we got Hialeah energy. We got Florida in the house. To the all. Cubans. I'm getting Cuban sandwiches. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy. You're going to have a Cuban sandwich for some of you. To your all-knowing, to your all-being, or Cuban is significant for you. To your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. Excuse me, we're clearing the negative emotions, my lovies. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. For some of you, your grandpapa can be involved in clearing negative emotions. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte. To Kalima. To Kalima. To Kalima, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? What are the trusted, loving ancestors, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice. In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment. In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor. in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? Ooh, we're transporting vehicles. For some of you, you're going to be transporting vehicles. For some of you, you work at a dealership or you work with a dealer, or there's a lot of vehicles being transported for some of you. What is up, hot stuff? How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what's cracking? The name Robin. We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Let's get right into it, my lovies. The next 24, 48, 72 hours for you. Le tirage en chien de pique. It's really something that it's within a certain window. It's very close. So these are episodes or things that are coming in very, very quickly. For some of you, these are episodes. You could have episodes. For some of you, episodes have been very present. So you could be manifesting episodes. You could be marketing. We've seen that, like, for some of you, you're telemarketing. For some of you, you're online marketing, online content strategies and all this good stuff. You're doing all of that. For some of you, over the next 72 hours, you're working on your content strategies. For some of you, you could be scoping the landscape of the online realm or social media marketing realm. For some of you, you could be in social media marketing, or you do something on social media, and you have to like have a strong social media presence for some of you, and you manage that very well. For some of you, you really take it like, this is like your sister friend, for example. I still like to keep like that spiritual flow going, where it's like spirit tells me you have to, there is some structure to it, but spirit's like, all right, for example, I had it scheduled that tonight we were going to do a tirage en chien, but I did a bonus yesterday, but spirit's like, no, you have to stay committed to what you did today. For some of you, you have something a little bit more like stringent. You have stringent deadlines for some of you. For some of you, you're actually like marketing for a big company. For some of you, strong marketing energy. You work for a strong you have a strong leadership team. For some of you, you could be leading change when it comes to marketing strategies or how something is marketed or positioned. For some of you, whether it be in internal stakeholders or your ex. For some of you, your ex wants to jump in. What the heck, my lovies? These weird exes that come out of nowhere. I'm blessed, my lovies. Again, people think they forget that I'm your spiritual shrink, my lovies. They forget that I think sometimes people forget that I'm channeling. So when I'm sharing everything I'm sharing, it could, if I really wanted it to relate, it really could, but I don't have these types of issues. So it's like soya, something about soya, something about La Jolla. It's curious to me when I'm reading energies, because certain things, it's like, dang, I can see that manifesting in my life, and I share, to bring context for you. But this is for you, my lovies. This work is for you. So when I'm talking about crazy exes, especially, I don't have crazy exes, my lovies. I really don't. I'm blessed in that way. Did we have our fallouts and, we weren't supposed to, we were too different, and that's okay. That's totally okay. The letter K for some of you has been very present, but I don't have crazy exes. I really don't. If anybody tells you that they're my crazy ex, they're a liar. I haven't had a relationship in, everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, like, it's like you have to remind someone that you never dated. I haven't had a relationship since 2018 was my last official relationship, and I have not been intimate with anyone. I did kiss a guy a couple of years ago, but I haven't been intimate sexually, like actual sex or anything like that, since since February of 2021. That's the last time your sister friend had anything like that. For some of you, there may be someone you need to, for some of you, you have, this is coming in for a reason. You're getting energies of someone who's really trying to project that something happened with you, or this is an ex that really wants to, this Emperor in the reverse energy wants to overstep their boundaries or set boundaries where there aren't any boundaries. It's like, we don't date anymore. Or for some of you, I have to tell you, something about the OR. Someone can work in an operating room, or something about an operating room is coming in. They live a life of sin. But I have to tell you, for some of you, it's like, this feels like someone that you may have tried to get to know, but it's like they've lost control and they thought that, I don't know, someone's a delirious, my lovies. 555. 555. Reprende. Liberate yourselves from this bullshit, my lovies. What the fudge? Anyways, for others that does not apply to, we're going to jump right in. They live a life of sin, my lovies. Jesus. Jezebel energy. For some of you, this could be a female. Take it how it resonates, male or female. Jack of Spades, a man who doesn't have your best interest in mind. I feel it. Jack of Spades, a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women. 1511, devil energy and justice. 1511, someone wants to like take justice into their own hands. This is what it feels like. For some of you, you have a delusional in the field. Boom. Jack of Spades, a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, I do feel like this is Jack of Spades to the King of Clubs, or Jack of Spades to the Queen of Clubs. Jack of Spades to the Queen of Clubs is a little bit different, but the Jack of Spades to the King of Clubs is like the Queen of Diamonds to the Queen of Clubs, which the Queen of Diamonds by herself could represent someone's crazy, toxic ex, or someone that wants to overstep their boundaries, or someone wants to be a rival. Something about arrivals, a flight is coming in. For some of you, Jack of Spades, this could be someone overstepping their boundaries that does not know boundaries. Someone could be actually, something about the boundary. Someone can actually be flying from a place to see you for some of you. It's like they really want to assert a position in your life. This is really, so in the, maybe there's a repetition for a reason. In the beautiful live that we got to do, Spirit had us, you have no clue for some of you, Spirit had us kind of highlight, you know, people that even your own parents have no authority necessarily over you. Your contract here is with Spirit first. You are born into this realm, and then your family is the family you will create. You have a contract with Spirit. You have a contract with your parents to allow you to be guided for a certain amount of time on this planet. After that, it's like, okay, you go your separate ways. These could be overbearing parents for some of you, oversharing parents as well. Or for some of you, this could be someone that's overstepping their boundaries when it comes to a relationship. This could be an ex for some of you who really wants to, or someone that you had some type of connection with, but it's like, it's over. This is over. This is what's coming in for some of you. I'm just a messenger here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They live in their fear. I don't know if they have, for some of you, I don't know if they have a fear of losing you per se, more something about Percy, more that they're in the pursuit. I'm getting the song, I'm on the pursuit of happiness, blah, blah. They could be like thinking now you're their happiness, or now, for a while it was interesting to me, so I'll share something that maybe will help elucidate the situation for you. For a while when I didn't really have a strong connection with my dad. He was always in and out. Let me change that. James. I did have, he was like, for me, it's curious, my siblings and I, especially my sister, one of my sisters, my blood sister, everybody's my sisters, but one of my blood sisters, she would say to me, like, we would go back and forth, because like there was kind of like a suspicion that he preferred my energy, or like I was like a favorite of sorts. And no sabes cuántas cosas tengo que hacer para alejarme de ti, Alejandra. Tu amor me persigue. It's like you're haunting someone. Your love is so powerful, or your aura or your energy is so powerful that you're haunting someone, and they miss, or they want to reestablish a connection that doesn't exist anymore. Because I remember, like, again, after a certain age, especially after my dad got deported, I never talked to that man. Like, I would rarely ever talk to him. Randy, Ronald, I did fly out a few times to go see him, but the connection was different. It wasn't the same attraction. It wasn't even There were a lot of lies, a lot of deceit. He hid a lot of things in his life. And I'm like, we don't, it is what it is. It's okay. Like, it's okay. I wish you well. I wish you peace in your life. You, your partner, whoever you have in your life. And that's how I felt. But there was always like this false narrative of him wanting to like come back and me be his child. And I'm like, I'm a grown woman. Like, why are you still trying to possess my energy? Because again, like some of you, ritual work was done on me since I was a child. So they became like addicted to the energy. Now that the energy is detached, right? There's a detachment on the energetic realm. It's like, you don't know how much these people have to, for some of you, this could be an ex, this could be a father figure, this could be a mother figure, this could be someone that had some type of sense of authority in your life because they were feeding off of your energy. Now things are shifting, the dynamic is shifting, and it's almost like they want to son you or daughter you. Like, they want you to feel naive before them. Now you've seen, like, you've grown. Again, everything's coming in for a reason. Sabira, Christine, you've seen something and you can't unsee what you've seen. And they want to like almost like still control a narrative. Think of when a child is under their parents' wings. If you have a really good parent, they'll be honest, they'll be truthful, they'll show you the truth of things, they'll show you how to move through life. Imagine parents that fed off your energy and then tried to control the narrative in your life. It feels like very overbearing energy. I'm just the messenger here. Boom. Is what's coming in? Coming in. Coming in. Come in. Come in, Anne. Come in, Anne. So we definitely have a mother figure showing up right away. Yeah, so we have a sick family dynamic. Boom. Bombay coot. Right away, we got the Ace of Hearts with the Eight of Spades. So again, le tirage en chien. You find the Ace of Hearts. The Seven of Clubs, that represents, so the Ace of Hearts represents your family, the home, the couple in the tirage en chien. The Seven of Clubs represents the thoughts of somebody. The Nine of Clubs represents work. The Queen of Clubs represents you as the female watching this, or your partner. The King of Clubs represents you as the gentleman watching this, or your partner. I love how these couples keep coming out together. For some of you, you and your significant other, you're like this right now. I like it. I like it. I love it. And then the Jack of Spades represents le pique. This is why it's called le chien en pique, because the Jack of Spades is le pique that brings in the fastest moving energy over the next 72 hours. All right. All right, so we have Ace of Hearts and Eight of Spades. For some of you, worries when it comes to a family situation, a sick family situation. Eight of Spades is physical or psychological states of disease, being out of ease, or for some of you, you can hear that a family member is sick. For some of you, you could be staying home sick yourself. You could not be feeling that well. You could be recovering from something, or someone is recovering from something. For some of you, you have a surprise when it comes to unexpected news from a well-meaning man in a work situation who is going to be sick. How do we do this? We're going to move this up. Seven of Clubs energy right now, you're thinking a lot about a date. You're thinking a lot about a surprise. You're thinking a lot about something unexpected, or you're going to be thinking a lot about unexpected news, a surprise at the home. For some of you, someone could be home alone, and you're thinking a lot about someone who is home alone. In the work, Nine of Clubs energy, you have a well-meaning man in a work situation. Queen of Clubs energy. As a female, you have quick news coming in from a well-meaning man. For some of you, as a gentleman, you have distance travels, or you're thinking a lot about a well-meaning person who is at a distance from you. For some of you, you could be thinking a lot about your significant other. Your significant other could be traveling, and you're thinking a lot about your significant other. For some of you, your father could be traveling, and you're thinking a lot about his travels. For some of you, there's a well-meaning man at work who could be also traveling, and you're thinking a lot about this person. For some of you, quickly, you have news quickly. Something about Ripley's, believe it or not. Quickly, you have news coming in from a brother, a friend, or a son who is an officer in the military at a distance from you. Or for some of you, you have a well-meaning man who has foreign origins than you as a significant other. For some of you, this is you as a gentleman, as someone's significant other. You could be talking to your significant other's brother, and you have news coming in for some of you. For some of you, there is a surprise invitation here. For some of you, the couple looks really, really good. Things are going really well in a couple. For some of you, someone could be worried about inviting you out. For some of you, someone could be actually worried about taking something to the next level when it comes to the couple. For some of you, if you are in a dating state, for some of you, or your significant other is, yeah, they're your significant other. It's right there. For some of you, Theory, Teresa, you have a well-meaning man that wants to invite you out for some of you, or someone wants to officialize a relationship, but they're really worried. For some of you, you can have your father worried about a blonde female. There's a blonde female here who could be sick. For some of you, you could have a daughter who's not feeling that great, especially if you have a little blonde girl. For some of you, someone could stay at home. For some of you, you have someone staying home sick, especially a father figure or a daughter who's not feeling that well. They're going to be staying home sick for some of you. Or recovery period for some. So Ace of Hearts energy, yeah, your couple, we have the gentleman watching this thinking a lot about a home situation. For some of you, you're going to get news or a letter that's going to concern you, or you're waiting on documents for some of you. Oh my gosh, again, Queen of Clubs, King of Clubs. For some of you, you are very supportive of your significant other, and your significant other is very supportive of you. This is wonderful energy to be in, my lovies. Jesus. For some of you, you have communication from someone. You can have communication from something about, here we go with this. You can have a communication, something about community bank. You can have communication from an official. This person is tired. This official is tired. You could be waiting on official news, legal documents from someone who's been working quite a bit. You could be waiting, or your father is waiting on news as well for some of you. A well-meaning man from some type of legal document here. It's coming in very quickly. For some of you, if you're worried about a work situation, you have news coming in very quickly, but this person is angry. For some of you, there's anger when it comes to, again, for some of you, this could be an ex. Anger when it comes to an immature ex. For some of you, if you are officializing something with someone and you have a daughter with your ex, there could be issues with that. There's your daughter, Queen of Hearts energy, your daughter, a sister, a friend. For some of you, your daughter is closer to you than to your ex, and this could be bothering your ex quite a bit. For some of you, this ex could also talk to your father. They want to talk to your father. They're also talking to their father. But for some of you, you have an ex who wants to talk to your father about why they're so angry, why you're dating someone else. For some of you, you've moved on. You're in a new committed relationship, or you're about to be. This person is thinking of you in anger. Again, when I did the live reading, this energy was kind of already present, and I'm feeling it a lot in my head. This person is constantly angry. You have an ex, someone here that's constantly angry about how things turned out. This person's really immature. You have a new relationship here, 7 of Hearts energy. You can also be finding out for some of you that your sister is pregnant, a well-meaning female around you is pregnant. For some of you, a pregnancy of a little girl. For some of you, you can actually be pregnant or in the early stages of a pregnancy, or you're about to find out that you're pregnant, and this is going to piss off this man even more, or your ex. For some of you, male or female, take it how it resonates, who plays with hex work and thought that they were going to control your life, but they're realizing they can't control shit. They can't even control their anger. How can you control somebody else's life? You don't even know how to control your anger. How do you control somebody else's life? You don't even know how to control your anger. How do you control somebody else's life with hoodoo, voodoo, cuckoo, poo-poo? You don't even know how to control your emotions. For some of you, you do have, again, a brother who works in the military, government. You have news or someone that's thinking a lot about you. A well-meaning man who works in the military and government. For some of you, a very well-meaning man who supports you and your significant other. You have your mother here as well, Kayla for some of you, Michaela. We have Queen of Hearts. Okay, for some of you, your sister too, or a well-meaning female. We have a Queen of Spades though. For some of you, your mother gets along with your significant other. Queen of Spades is a mother figure. This could also be you as an older woman. For some of you, you as an older gentleman. For some of you, take it how it resonates. Queen of Spades energy is an older female normally, or it's your mother, an older female around you, protecting a pregnancy. For some of you, you have ancestral energy protecting a pregnancy from a psychopath from your past. For some of you, you have news coming in about a contract. For some of you, you have a contract that you're signing with a legal institution, a medical institution. For some of you, you could hear from a brother who is signing with a military organization. For some of you, something about paramilitary is coming in. But you have a well-meaning man who's going to talk to you about, someone can have a tattoo on their back, or a tattoo kind of like, it's almost like, I don't know, it kind of like wraps around here or something like that, or a tribal tattoo for some of you. But we have a Jack of Hearts energy. We have a well-meaning man in an organization, or for some of you, we have a well-meaning man who is facilitating some type of documents when it comes to a legal situation. For some of you, an officer. We have legal Annie. We have legal entities here. Someone's mammy. Ooh, there it is. We got a Jack of Spades to a Queen of Diamonds. So for some of you, males or females, take it how it resonates. People who don't have your best interest in mind when it comes to a situation. But you have support from a lot of people. For some of you, support from a lot of people. Support from well-meaning people, a well-meaning couple in your field as well for some of you, a well-meaning cuckold in your field for some of you, a man who's well-meaning towards you even though they're going through their own issues. Someone could be going through a divorce, but they're willing to help you out for some of you. With a Queen of Spades, with an older female, someone could be divorcing their significant other who cheated on them. But they have well-meaning intentions towards you. But we have a bunch of people here for some of you who don't have your Wells, and something about Gwendolyn. Queen of Diamonds energy. A man, a group of men. No, for some of you, this is a group of people who don't have your best interest in mind. Anyways, they're tired and they're tired. You have joy. They're mad because you're happy. For some of you, they're mad because you're going to be a pappy or a mama. And they like the drama. Anyways, moving on. This is for you as a gentleman or your significant other. For some of you, these could be people around your significant other that don't really want them to have a family. I don't know. 60 or not with you anyways. 60-60. They think they have a say. 60-60 and 613. Blocks when it comes to this Queen of Diamonds. This person that does not have your best interest in mind is feeling blocked, and that's what's pissing them off so much in their life. Boom. They need to turn to God. Anyways, let's do a yes or no answer, my lovies. Yes or no answer. Someone's a dancer. Yes or no answer, my lovies. Ask your question. Ask your question. Something about the recession. You're nervous, my lovies? Let's do this. Pick a number. You're going to pick a number between 1 and 3. So 1, 2, or 3. You're going to pick 1, 2, or 3. You're going to pick, if you picked 1, it's for this crystal. If you pick 2, it's the selenite. So you got quartz or selenite. If you pick 3, the guardian of the waters of life. So 1, the clear quartz. 2, the selenite. Or 3, the guardians of the waters of life. Okay? So yes or no, you either picked quartz. So whatever question you ask, a yes or no question. Quartz, selenite, or the guardians of the waters of life. Ready? All right, for those who picked the guardians of the wrath, because they have a wrath, the wrath of God. Oh shit! Boom. It's a no. For selenite, is a yes. For clear quartz, relinquish the need to control, and it's a yes. Surrender, and it's a yes. Well, my lovies, that was beautiful. Thank you, my lovies. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring, my lovies. That was awesome. Thank you so much, my lovies. I hope that you got what you need out of this 3835. We wanted to make it kind of mini, a quick read for you. A little bit of a bonus read for you. I love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons, and I hope that you believe me. I have given this my heart from the start, my lovies. I love y'all. Until next time, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend in love. Always, forever, and ever, homies. Peace.